right, ladies and gents, we're gonna be starting our live stream in 5, 4, 3. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of excited about this one. 2 and 1. So, half a day's Antiro. Welcome again to another episode of the Bakaden. This is your boy Bakaden, live from the Northern Mariana Islands. Hope you guys are having a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I hope you continue to stay amazing. So, I don't know if you guys noticed. I don't know if you guys noticed anything, but like, there's one thing that's visible right now, and I've been testing it. I'm literally just testing it out right now. This is the first ever stream where we're actually rolling out the the camera. So, yeah, it's a huge upgrade compared to what what we've been using. And for the longest time, whenever I do my streams, I usually up at the I'm usually on the what was it? I use a Logitech I've been using a Logitech C920 this whole entire time. So yeah, surprise. Okay, that's a good question, Cap. So my crew couldn't make it today. Arnell's currently recovering right now, and Jet's currently got something to take care of at the moment. So as of now, I'm doing a solo. I am doing a solo stream right now, and yeah, this is an interesting one because I haven't done much. I haven't done much content where like I just focus on me. So like, the thing is like, I'm used to talking for 3 hours. Yeah, but that's like usually when I play a game. This is the first time I'm actually gonna do a podcast where I'm just literally like gonna talk what's on my mind. Yo, Tamashi, this guy, what's good, man? Half a day, Total Malik. How are you? Yeah, bro. Nara, what time is it where you're at, bro? You're in Tejas right now. I know that for sure. Woo. So yeah, I hope you guys like the quality, the camera quality that we got going on in the stream right now. And well, let me just change a few things at the moment too. Where is that? You know what? I'm just make you guys go crazy because since it's just me, I might as well open up the stream rewards again. So, oh, dude, I'll tell you one thing, man. The Pokemon Scarlet has I've been playing Pokemon Violet, but Pokemon Scarlet and Violet have definitely been like what I've been focused on this whole entire time. Now, I finally finished the game. I have to say, out of all the Pokemon games I've tried so far, Scarlet and Violet has by far one of the best storylines in my opinion. And we were just talking about that on the Discord last week too. Hands down, I gotta say my favorite character has got to be Arvin. It's crazy though, cause you know, I hated Arvin in the beginning, cause I thought he was an asshole, man. Like, you know, he just felt weird, but like, you know, leave it to Pokemon where you see a different side you see a different side of him. He comes off as very aloof, right? And he looks like the person that doesn't want to talk to anybody. Like, he doesn't interact well with many of the cast. For some reason, when he's with you, you can tell the vibe. That scene where he gets into the cafeteria and he talks to you about his mission of wanting to fight the Titan. You know, I thought for a fact that he was just gonna leave me there and attack and have me fight all the Titan characters. And I was like, after my first mission, like he was by my side. He was fighting alongside me, and I like that. I like that concept in a character. Like, um, he's a ride or die for sure. And I think what really put the thread in the needle, what for this game was essentially the fact that he brings out his dog, man. He brings out his dog. I forgot what's Arvin's dog's the dog Pokemon. What's it called? It's called Mabustiff. Mabustiff? Mabustiff. Mabustiff? Mabustiff? Help me out with the pronunciation, guys. It's like me trying to pronounce like my students' names on when I do attendance, man. It's a nightmare. Mabustiff? Yeah, Mabustiff. Yeah, let's go with my boss. Mabustiff. I like, you know, I don't want to spoil too much into the game. My boss stiff. that sounds weird. It's like, what stiff? My boss stiff. It was like, kind of sounds like boss stiff. Oh boy. I'm gonna I was like, it's like my boss stiff. It feels weird. My boss stiff. My boss is stiff. My boss is stiff. My boss stiff. My boss stiff. My boss stiff. My boss stiff. Anyways, my boss stiff is an interesting Pokemon that was introduced. I think he's a dark. He's a solo. He's a solo dark type Pokemon. Now, I think that would be interesting if it was dark and then normal, because that would. But I find that Pokemon. I don't know I don't know who's on the English naming team, but I'm gonna give it up to the people who developed the characters for this game, because some of them were pretty clever. I'm not gonna lie. There's a rock Pokemon called Garganackle, and I thought it was interesting that they chose that name, because Garganackle is designed to be a rock salt Pokemon, and the way you spell the knackle in Garganackle is Nacl. And so, if you think about it from a scientific, this goes back into chemistry also. Like, if you think about it from a chemistry perspective, you got to go back to chemistry class, because what's the chemical there, Nacli, there, the chemical value for salt is NaCl. And I was like, bro, that's genius, man. I'm like, bro, I think by far, like, in terms of like clever Pokemon, Nacli really took the cake for me on that one. I thought that was really, really clever. Man, these Pokemon are looking really good too. The starter Pokemons were also a nice addition. Now, the we I never thought I would actually have a hard time picking a starter, because Gen 1 through 5, water type Pokemon have always been my defaults, and then by the time Gen 5 hit, I was already choosing what was that wrestling fire cat Pokemon. Wow, Incineroar, and then I went into the that grass drummer monkey Pokemon. Wow. See, this is how you know I'm really bad with the new generation Pokemon because my mind is still set on like the older generation Pokemon, and it's interesting too because like you know with all the trends that are that have been going on in Pokemon, you'd be surprised that the new generation of kids still remember the Gen are very familiar with the Gen 1 Pokemon. You tell them what a Charizard is, they already know Charizard who Charizard is like straight off the bat. They would know what they know what a Meowth is. They know a Dragonite, and I think Pokemon Go has also helped to reinforce that notion because yeah, it's nice to see that Gen 1 Pokemon is looking really good, but I don't think you know I don't think the newer generation would understand what it was like to go through the entire Pokemon the entire Pokemon storyline. Because man, when you talk about the Legend of Ash, especially like in the beginning parts of the beginning parts of the game, like there's a lot of I felt like the first generation Pokemon really set out to create some very emotional moments in the series, like that. Like some of my favorite scenes I'm gonna point out as a trip down memory lane. Like for example, that one scene where Pokemon where Ash goes to a mountain before he goes to his next gym. Yo, what the heck? Yo, Tamashi coming in with the gifted song to Monkey Obas. Hey, thank you so much, man. Much love, much love. Shout out to my boy Tamashi, man. This guy, this dude is the realest. I got all right. Let me see if I still remember how to do this. They call him Saipan Tamashi. He's got so much heart. They in the spirit Japanese it's called Tamashi. Everybody knows he's the Pokemon extraordinaire. So what I say, I do declare. He is the one of a kind Pokemon extraordinaire. A. Oh yeah, I like that beat. That beat was there. So where was it going? Oh yeah, man, Naru, it's all good, bro. It's all good. It's 2 a.m. You gotta sleep, my guy. Without a doubt, you gotta sleep. But I appreciate you for tuning in. It means a lot, and as always, stay groovy, bro. Oof. See, 3 a.m. All the more reason you gotta sleep. I realize now more than ever, especially when you grow old, like you need sleep. Like, oof. Everybody needs sleep. So yeah, do take care, man, and I'll see you in the next stream. All right, peace. All right, so I wonder if I can tinker around with this camera quality is still tripping me off right now, because like I'm just shook, because like if you wanted to know how it would look, how it looked like before, when I had the no, not the Elgato, when I had the Logitech, look at the quality. See that? This is with the Elgato, but you know, I gotta like flex. No, I'm kidding. And now take a look. Now take a look with the Lumix. Like, ooh, can I still flex? Yeah, I can still flex. Yeah. No. Yeah. Ooh. Hey, it's my boy Ragnazar. What's good? Sublime's also in the building. Half a day, half a day. Zantiro, welcome, welcome again, gents. Oh, so I was actually talking about where was I? Oh yeah, we were talking about Pokemon, early Pokemon things like the Kanto Region Chronicles. I like to call them because like there's some very memorable scenes in Pokemon that I don't think the new generation would come to understand unless they actually watch the entire season, the entire first season of Pokemon. Like you guys remember that time where Ash travels into like he goes into this mountain with his team, right, and he gets lost, and so what does he do? He takes all his Pokemon outside of the Pokeball, and what happens is they go inside the cave and they all gather around Charizard for warmth because he's using his tail, bro. Like he's using his tail in order to in order to keep everybody warm, man. I thought that was a real moment in Pokemon, man. You saw, it's like, oh, you want to see Chowder twerk? Oh, I'm sorry, man. Here, I'll make up for it. How much work? Yeah. Oh, okay, my bad. Ooh, ooh. Yeah. Welcome to my show. Oh man. Gee! I was like, I almost missed the chair. Not gonna lie. The fact that I was still able to twerk, I'm back. Hey, is that my boy Cyber G? Cyber G is here. What's good? How you doing? Good to see you, man. Half a day. Welcome to the podcast. And my boy Mars here, yo. That's actually the story I wanted to cover. Yesterday has been an insane moment for me in my run journey, and I'll tell you one thing. To go through a half marathon was not the easiest. It's not the easiest feat to go through. Like the first time I did a half marathon. I remember waking up 3 in the morning, and this was actually an unofficial half marathon. So what happened was, for some of you guys that don't know, I didn't know at the time, but my friend Ed was texting us in a running group chat, and he was like, hey, is there anyone that's down to do a race course from to test out a race course from for this Saturday? And this was in 2020, mind you. And he goes on and on to ask who's willing to do it, and he said that it was going to be a half marathon course. I didn't know at the time what a half marathon was, let alone a 21K. I did it like a month prior to that. I finished a 10K, which is 6 miles, right? And so in my mind, I thought that a 21K was an 8-mile run. I have never felt so wrong in my life, because I talked to my friend Vince the day after and told him, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna attempt to do a 21K," and he's like, "Bro, do you know what a 21K is?" And I told him, "I don't know. This is my first time. I don't even know what to expect." So he goes on to tell me that a 21K is a half marathon, right? And so like I had to double check with Ed and be like, hey bro, how far is this race course again? And so he tells us it's from COP, which is a hotel down in Kobler, all the way down to Kensington. So if if you're trying to wonder how far that is, allow me to introduce you to Google Earth. I'm gonna show you guys like how insane that race course was. Because here's the thing. Let me see if I can pull it out. All right. Just to show you for reference how insane that race course is, I'm gonna go ahead and show you right here. I don't know if you guys can see. So right here, oof, we're about to go on a journey, guys. This is 2020 when this whole thing no, sorry, 2021. Yeah, 2021 when this whole thing happened. This was like literally last year. So where's COP? So I'm gonna go ahead and draw you out the race course here. COP is where is it? Okay, so St. Jude is right over here. Korean Methodist Church campus. So if you scroll down around here, I don't even remember where the race course is. Okay, so Saipan International School is right there. Wow, did I actually forget where? Oh, here, COP was here. A race course started here, this area here. So imagine waking up 4 in the morning, the lights are still out, and this area over here does not even this area barely even had street lights. So it was completely dark. So we started out over here, right? And then eventually we followed down the road, and what made this course even more intense was that as I got into the main road, I was like, okay, everything is fine. I'm still running. There's a couple of dogs that like get out into the road from the house, and I was like, oh boy. There were dogs that were chasing me down, and I was like, I don't remember signing up for this. Like one dog literally like jumped up at me and tried to go for my feet. And here's the thing, dogs just love to get an opportunity to chase runners down. It's like, I don't know what it is, but they just love to chase down fast things, right? And so I'm here trying to run for my life, like I think my heart rate like jumped into the 190s because, man, like it's 5 in the morning. I'm the last person that's running in the group, and I'm by myself. All these dogs are chasing me down all the way down to PIC, and fortunately they left. They got off my tail right after. So I run down PIC. I'm good. I run down alongside the road here, right, and then I really felt like I was gonna pass out by the time I got to this area here. So I run down CK, right, and this course is just out there. Oof. Just like every single thing about it is just absolutely insane. And so by the time I got to Beach Road, I thought to myself, I didn't realize that I've ran this far, right? I've never ran anything this intense in my life. And so, oof, we go down the road, This is my legs. Still going good in Garapan, right? And I run further down, and man, I didn't realize that I had to go in. The course had to go into Memorial Park. So I took a right turn into the tennis court, and then I ran my way down to Puerto Rico. See, I realized that was a bad idea because cars around this area here go fast, and it makes sense because they go at 45. They go 45. The speed limit here is 45. I don't know. Some of you guys in the states that are like 45 is not fast. Well, here's the thing. For me, 45 is pretty fast, and like there's a lot of people that like to go past 45 down this. A lot of people like to go past 45 down this road, man. I'm just, oof. So we come across the turn here, going down into the fork in the road, and then we make it through Tinapag. This point here was where I encountered my last 3 miles. And by the time I got here, it was 8 o'clock. It was 8 o'clock in the morning. I thought to myself, I don't know if I can last much longer, because it's hot. It's incredibly hot, right? The sun is just peeking out, and I can feel the sun burning on my skin. It was just so unbearable. And then all of a sudden, I see a car come out, and I see Ed, I see Jalen, I see Gerald, I see Terrence, and I see Chris, and they're pacing alongside me down to the last few miles. And the thing that made this course a lot difficult was, like, around here, the hills. There's a lot of hills, a lot of uphills. There were more uphills than there were downhill, which was absolutely mind blowing. Because, yeah, if you've ever ran, like, if you've ever ran before, you know that hills are everybody's worst nightmare. But regardless, I ran through, I sped through, and I finally made it to Kensington. So all in all, this entire course was the first time that I've ever ran 821K, and that was how far I ran. But that was the course back in 2020. See, the course this year, the course that I took yesterday was completely different, and here's why. I was actually working on the entire video for the race map, and the reason why this course was even more insane, because if you take a look at this orange line here, you'll notice the starting point goes all the way to the starting point starts here, right? Wait, let me just give you guys the nitty gritty here. The entire starting line begins here down in down at Sugar Dock, right? And then you make it over here all the way down to AK Toyota, right? And I think right over here is where what was it? 13 Fisherman was at. And then you cross into Memorial Park to get to through Enos Peace Park to get to the third aid station. And then you come across Tanapag Middle School. And then here, going back again, like I said, like this, like anytime I come across the course at Tinapag, I think to myself, man, there's gonna be a lot of hills, right? But I think the one course that screwed me over was by the time I reach the last by the time I reach the hills coming in before our last command post, there's all hills. Like it's a straight uphill most of the way. But what was good about it is that by the time I got into Bonsai Cliff, this area here was all downhill, and it was nice, and I enjoyed that moment. And I have to take a moment to pause because I realized something. There was a moment in the race where, as I was about to hit the finish line, I got so excited that I sprinted all the way down. And when I sprinted all the way down, this is what I saw. This is what happened. I mean, I could. Here's the thing. I could tell you guys what happened, but I think it's better if I show you guys. Cause man, you tell me. You look at this and you tell me. Hold on. Hold up. Man, I'm gonna show you guys the video because man, this video made me more emotional than I thought. And so, yeah, I'm gonna show you a quick video of like, what happened during the event, like what went down, and just like everything that got down. Hey, Shy, what's good? Oaks, good to see you too. I'm gonna show you guys the video that I didn't get to post yet. If you guys saw my stories, what? Shy and Kron, what's good? What's good, guys? Hey, shouts out to Shy for the sub. Much love to you. And I gotta say, huge shout out to you. I love your Dead by Daylight content. I don't even know how you got Twisted Pennywise to get into your video because that was insane. I didn't even know he was Filipino. anyways, good stuff. All right. So I'm gonna show you guys the video that really sent me. So I'm gonna. Where is it? No, it was when he, yeah. It was when he did that collab and he was talking about, oy, lumpia, sarap naman yan. miss naman. Oh, I gotta show you guys this video because man, like it was a very emotional moment for me, and I think it's not this one. Frick, my bad. That was the wrong one. Display capture. Okay, and then we're gonna use the second one. Here we go. This moment here was what broke me. Like, I'm gonna just put it in the back here. Wait, go back. This moment here was what broke me, man. Like, it was a very, very emotional video. Like, here's the full version of it. Come on, Sammy, so you got this, what happened was my feet, my both of my legs cramped, so I tried to crawl. Come on, Simon, you got and this, like the cramps were just absolutely unbearable.
Come on, Simon.
I was like,
finish it strong, bro. Come on.
You know when you try to reach the end of the you try to reach the end of the course, that all you can think of like you're so close, you're so close,
Let's go, Simon.
and like man, like you look how close it is,
Come on, Simon.
like to drag that far, like it was so close yet so far. That was see, that one was by far my greatest accomplishment that I've ever done this year. And man, like those cramps were absolutely those cramps were absolutely unbearable to deal with. But there was actually a good reason. I know based like uh like it would have made sense to have the two people pick me up to get to the finish line. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about marathon rules, and this is applicable throughout in all races. Because according to World Athletics, right, the rule is if anybody helps you to the finish line, it's counted as assisting, and you are automatically disqualified from the race. So even I understood that myself. That's why I didn't want anybody to help me. I didn't want anybody to pick me up in the race because I didn't want to get disqualified. Those grunts that I pushed through in every struggle, like I just wanted to pull through. I was determined not to not to give up, because you're so, you're essentially this close. Right? The last thing I wanted to do was collapse and give up, and that's not me. That's not how I wanted to go down. That's not how I wanted to go down this year. I've trained every single day to get back into to train for this one very event, and I felt great. Actually, I felt great that I was able to do it. You would think. So the funny thing here is that when they were when the nurses came to see me right after, they saw that I was crying. Everybody in the crowd saw me crying, and they thought I was sad because I collapsed. Quite the contrary, actually. So I cried at the after that because I made my personal record from that event. Like, regardless of what happened, regardless of the fact that my both my legs cramped, like I PR'd. I hit a personal record that year. Because here's the thing, last year when I ran that race, when I actually ran a half marathon, at that point my race time was 3 hours and 14 minutes. This half marathon that I did, I finished in 2 hours and 21 minutes. Jesus Christ! Yeah, they were both Charlie horses. That's why you saw me crap. That's why you saw me kneeling down, taking a knee during the entire way of the race. And then as I was crawling, I immediately like crashed down. And part of the reason why I crashed down and went back in a proning position was because the cramps came back. And then Uh, my the midsole of my left foot was starting to lock. So I was at that point where like all the grunts that I went through, like I had to push through. When you're this close, you don't want the pain to stop you because it's gonna prevent you from getting to it's gonna prevent you from getting to your to where you want to be, right? And so yeah, it was one hell of it was one hell of a running journey for sure. Um, but regardless, I finished it. I finished it. I gave my heart out on this event, and um, it was just a lot to it was just a lot to take in. Yeah, I got a I got medical attention afterwards. So shout out to the CHCC nursing team, because they were they were really helpful. They were really supportive. They gave me a lot of ice right after to cool down my calves and my legs. I didn't realize also because I had a bag, so like I was feeling a little bit a lot of strain on my left shoulder too. So like um, I was like I couldn't move my left shoulder. I couldn't move my right foot and my left foot, and the only thing I could move was my right arm. It was it was absolutely it was absolutely mind-boggling going through going through all of that because holy hell, that was an absolutely emotional roller coaster for me. Um, and the one highlight that I know, that's that if there's one highlight that really set the cake for this year, it was this half marathon. Um, I trained every single day in order for me to prepare for this half marathon, and I felt glad that I was able to do it. Um, honestly, this year has been a very emotional one when I look back at 2022, because at that point, like um, uh, when I was training for the mini games in the month of March, uh, I my right knee, I sprained my right knee, and during and it was during a training session. My coach told me, you should take a break. I don't think you'll be able to I don't think I'll be able to compete this year. And man, that was heartbreaking for me because I really I missed out on competing in the mini games, and I thought to myself, man, I felt like I was at my lowest point. Like after that, like I felt so lazy and so unmotivated that eventually the weight that I lost started to come back, and at that point I was like I went from 190 ballooning back to 210, and you know the thing about me is like it's easy for me to gain weight than it is for me to lose weight. And when you get older, especially your metabolism is not the same as it used to be. Cause man, if there's one thing I regret, like, was that I was never as active as I wanted to back when I was back in 2015, like everything just like crashed afterwards. So I realized that during the summer, once my right knee got back into motion, that's when I started training seriously again. I was back on my grind, and I just wanted to reclaim the glory that I wanted to get for the longest time. I you know, I gotta give a special mention to my boy Cyber G, man, because like whenever I see him in the gym, like I remember he came to me at a point where like I was just really heartbroken. There was a point where I was in love with somebody, and I I got I got so lost in the moment that I forgot who I was. I forgot. Oof. It was a hard moment, but you know what? Uh, I realized right then and there that I realized right then and there that I've had the strength in me all along to I realized I had the strength in me all along uh, to do this. And honestly, where does my path stand now? Uh, after all of that, well, for the most part, um, this is definitely not the end of my fitness journey. I don't see myself stopping. I don't see myself stopping anytime soon. Not at all. Not at all. Um, and I want to continue going. Uh, I still have goals to set out. I still have goals to set out for myself. Half marathons are one thing, but I know for sure now, with enough straining, with enough cutting, because I'm still in the process of cutting. I feel like I can really reach my goal. So now, after looking at my results, hitting 210, hitting 2 minutes and 20 minutes was amazing. So now, I want to be able to readjust my goal. So now, my next target goal would be to hit at least 2 hours and 10 minutes. That would be the next goal for me. When I set out to do the half marathon yesterday, I thought to myself, am I going to be able to finish this? At 3 hours and 14 minutes, I realized I wanted to I wanted to set a goal for myself, and I wanted to hit at least a sub. I wanted to hit a sub 3 hour. I just wanted to hit 3 hours. Yesterday. Ooh. Uh, we're gonna take a quick break, but I'm just gonna take this call, but don't touch that dial. We'll be back soon. Until then, yeah, don't touch that dial. Stay groovy, y'all, and tell me what's you guys got any plans for this Christmas? Let me know. We'll see you in a bit. ladies and gents, we're coming back in 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold on, I still need to adjust. And 1. Ooh, where is it? Okay. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again to the Breakpoint. This is your boy Pocket Den, live from the Northern Mariana Islands. We got Jet.
Hi.
Who somehow
Hi.
who somehow came
Hello.
who somehow decided to come back into the podcast. But hey, regardless, he's here.
Yeah, I had dinner with the fam, but ended early. So, how's everybody doing? I hope you guys had a good week.
So it was crazy though, cause when I told you guys I was gonna come back to take a call, I didn't realize it was this guy right over here.
Yeah.
Regardless though, he's here in the stream. He's here now. So give him a warm welcome. Give him a warm welcome here to the stream in our new and improved studio as well. Part of the reason why we took so long also was because we were trying to figure out how the hell we were going to make this work, because earlier today I was trying to figure out how do we get both of our faces in, because with this whole camera setup, like, it was just too hard to it was just so hard to fit the both of us in. But again, this is I mean, this is a good experimental phase for the both of us, because eventually we want to do a stream where we get everybody into the mix. So we're still continually experimenting. So yeah. So how's your week been?
But I've been streaming a lot lately, so.
You still playing Fortnite?
Dude, yeah.
Any new updates on Fortnite lately?
Bro, the new update is crazy, but there's like a lot of bugs they gotta fix. Cause you know how like every new like chapter, there's some tweaks, and stuff like that. So, but overall it's pretty good, dude. Like playing with Sublime, also shout out to Kron, playing with those guys too as well.
Is that Kron Kiwi?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Was that that dude you told me about, like, at 4 a.m, huh?
No, this is a different guy. It's a different guy. That's one of our boys. Yeah.
Are you saying he's from here?
No, Crown is. Crown, I'm so sorry if you're here, but I forgot where you're from.
Where from? Oh, he's.
But if you ever hear Crown's voice, dude, like, he sounds like that character in Thor, Korg or some that rock dude. What's his name? Korg. Yeah, he sounds like Korg. Kron, yeah.
Korg.
Or Korg. I don't know.
That's a very interesting name. Tron. Like, I think of that movie. What was that? Tron. Oh no. No.
What's happened?
Don't tell me the battery died on this damn thing.
Excuse us, ladies and gentlemen. We're having some technical difficulties.
Oh, you know what happened? The battery died. The battery died on the goddamn camera, man. Okay, you know what? You can fix that.
W streamer. Yo, type W in the chat. Type W in the chat. Oh, we back.
No, we
back.
And this is why having a backup is always good to have a backup, just in case stuff like this happens. Technically speaking, I had a spare charger that I was ready that was ready, good and ready to go, but unfortunately that one didn't work. So now we're back to ground zero. Well, yet again. I'll be back in a bit though. Carry on.
So, how's everybody doing? Like, I missed y'all. Also, Saban, if you're in this chat, you sexy looking beast. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody that's here, though. By the way, hope everybody had a good week. My week was okay.
I'm just mad right now because that's the charger that I had set to charge for like 6 hours.
Mario
This thing
Kart.
decided
Sheesh.
decided not to work. This is great. Oh, God, it even hurts to squat. Ah, it hurts to squat, man. I tell you.
But if I run that marathon, heck no, bro. I'ma walk it out.
I'll walk it out. Walk it out.
Dude, again, I think this couple of weeks I've been watching the new show, Wednesday.
Oh, dude, I actually wanted to watch it.
Adam's Family.
I was like, fuck.
Jenna Ortega, my bae, though. Eh.
I was
She
like-
fine.
I'm like-
Ain't gonna lie.
I don't know why. For some reason, I wanted to watch Wednesday because I low-key had a crush on Jenna Ortega.
Oh shit.
I'm like, yo, she's got that quirky vibe when she's down on the dance floor, you know.
Yo, that one threw me off. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is this kind of dance, bro?
Yo, it's like she's just going down, down, down.
It's like a crackhead at 3 in the morning. You see at a gas station and just does that shit.
It's like that's
What is he doing?
well, that's some GIG 3 a.m.
No,
shit.
dude. GIG back then, bro.
Dude,
That's a trap house.
GIG
That's a legit trap house, bro.
GIG was the vibe though. Oh. There was a game night at Spicy Time? Shit.
Yo, I never heard of that. That's crazy.
Are you taking classes at MC?
Game night. They had a slot machine. Wow.
No, I need to talk to Gene. Slot machine. That's wild, man.
Yeah,
You ever played slots?
like
Yeah.
like in the casinos before. My favorite one was that dice game, bro. I remember like
All
the
the
casino,
dice.
the casino in Kanoa, bro. Me and my homies would be there till like 3 or 4 in the morning. But I remember I cashed in $1 and I walked out with 1 fucking cent, dude. The lady just looks at me like, "You sure you want to take that 1 cent?" I'm like, "Yeah, it could benefit, I guess."
Hey man, a penny for your thoughts, bro.
For real, gambling is dangerous though. Like it's a real legit addiction, dude.
I mean, gambling's a hell of a drug.
Cause I remember, dude, my friend walked in with $5. He went out with like $200 some.
Are you for real?
Yeah, dude.
You know, it's interesting because the psychology of gambling goes like this. The first thing that usually happens is like your mind already has that mindset of like wanting to win, and you have the determination in your mind that you want to win, and you want to make sure that when you win, that's it, you can finally go home.
But you just keep going. Like,
Yeah, but even if it's like a minor, like even if it's if like small wins don't really matter unless it's like it's something of big value.
yeah, true.
Like if I gamble with $5 and I go and I finish the night with 100, I'm good. I'm set. But there's that feeling there's that mentality in your mind where if you win $20, right? There's that sudden urge that, oh hey,
I can make that to $40.
yeah, and then it acclimates, you
And that 40 becomes to 1 cent.
that will make it senseless. Anyways, yeah, I realized that winning is a very big strategy for most casinos, and they do really well to drive this psychology onto you. The psychology of gambling goes like this. People know that nobody wants to go home broke at the end of the night, and so people keep playing in order to gain money.
True.
What I realized is in Vegas I learned that if they go to casinos and they lose something, right? Of course, they leave losing, so the chances of them winning are not as much. However, there are some small slot machines that are in the airport. All right, and so
Oh yeah. Vegas has like slot machines in the airport. That's scary, dude.
see, here's the thing though, the slot machines in the airport are usually have higher yield, so you have a better chance of winning.
Yeah.
But the prizes that you get are not so much.
True.
But still, it gives you that mindset of winning, right? So at least by the time you leave off, you're winning something, at least.
If you lose all that money, you're like, oh, there goes all my money that was for another state, you know?
Oh yeah. I don't know. Gambling's a hell of a drug, you know. When the dopamine kicks in, it kicks in.
It kicks it, yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yo, my man said he's turning 21 next year. Sheesh.
21. Can you do something for
If I
me?
show you guys that image, nah.
Fuck.
Y'all are just gonna like, okay.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, man. All these 21 memes are just are going wild, man. And back then it was all the baby memes, man. Where's that? I missed that. The baby memes? Freaking. I missed that. Where's the baby?
Oh, dude, I gotta show you this, dude.
Oh. Bruh. No way we're
If you're friends with me on Instagram and they send you dumb stuff, like, please, just don't be my friend.
I'll tell you one thing, man. This guy will go out.
Did you see my story?
Wait, hold on.
Bro, you gotta lower down the volume, though.
It can't be that bad.
No, it is bad, bro. Like, it's stupid bad.
Alright. You guys haven't followed Chowder670 on Instagram? Go drop him a follow.
Here.
Oh, never mind. We're done. Frick that, no. No, we're done. We're done.
Oh
We're done. No.
Yo, I'm dead.
I'm gonna go get some more coffee to reflect on my actions.
Dude, this is why I shouldn't be on Instagram anymore, bro. It's too many trolls and memes.
Too many trolls and idiots, man. Fuck.
Yo, but deadass guys, if you're friends with me on Instagram and I send you dumb shit, just don't mind me. That's just me like tripping out. I don't smoke weed though, but like I just like to trip out on some dumb memes, you know. Especially like dark memes. Oh my gosh. Rest in peace to your soul. If you guys want to lit Discord, come to the Discord that I'm in. Although I'm gonna tell you, enter at your own risk because yeah, this Discord server is crazy. Not crazy like we're sorting like dark web stuff, you know, but like just meme wise, it's so stupid.
Yeah, I don't even know how to go about with that anymore.
I like how he woke up and he's like, I'm not a. Yeah, dude.
No, I am not simping for Chica. No, I am not simping for Chica again. Yeah. We don't talk about that. Guys, it's like talking about Bruno. We don't talk about this. Me? Chica simp? No. Y'all are wild. Don't get it twisted. Um, I am not a Chica simp.
But imagine like a person asks you to watch anime, right? Like, hey, do you watch anime? And then you just reply like this person like the one that asked you is like into anime and shit, you know. But then you reply to them, yeah, I watch hentai.
Hold up, what?
Like, how would that person react to that answer?
I don't even think I have the. I don't think I even have the heart to even like. How do I how exactly would you tell a person that like hentai? Oh, it reminds me of that one scene in The Office though. You never watched The Office?
Ah, dude, I'm like caught up with that.
Darn.
But I've seen the
You know-
Saturday Night Live like parody, the Hobbit Office or something.
Yeah.
Bruh,
So you
that's-
haven't seen the actual Office?
I've seen like some of it, but
Like, have you seen an actual episode?
like for episodes, nah, dude. Because I watch like different shows. Dude, actually, I started watching Yellowstone.
You can't be friends anymore if you haven't watched The Office.
I'll probably check into that though. I've seen like some parts like where they hired that actor guy to be Jim, that Korean, the Asian guy.
Oh, the Asian Jim. Oh, that was actually pretty good. They actually hired the dude from so they actually got the dude from Fresh Off the Boat to play the guy.
Yeah.
And I thought that was nice.
And then the freaking red cord.
Yeah. That was where they had the identity theft is not a joke.
Yeah.
Millions of families are ruined every single year.
I like how he
because of that.
calculated with the watch, like how that estimates me to like
So yeah, let's go talk about Yellow Cake.
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone. Sorry.
It's like a country, kind of, not kind of, but like it's a country theme base.
Is it a new series?
I think it's old, if I'm not mistaken.
Really? So
Let me
like
check where-
Walker Texas Ranger old.
Not in a way, maybe yeah, in a way.
You ever see Walker?
Oh, it was in 2018.
2018.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. So not too
5 seasons.
not too recent.
Rotten
then.
Tomato gives it a 85%.
So yeah, it's pretty. And then the one who's acting it is Kevin
Costner.
Yeah.
Oh, it's this dude.
Forgot what movies.
Yeah, but
Yo, speaking of movies, Rush Hour 4 is coming up.
yeah, I saw that.
Dead
I
ass.
am really excited for.
When I saw that post, I was like, I'm dreaming right now. Like
I was
this
like-
is not gonna happen, bro.
I was
And
like
then-
the dynamic duo, the
They're
dynamic
back,
duo
bro.
of the century of the century. You got Jackie Chan, plus you have
Rock.
Chris Rock or Chris?
No, that Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker.
Chris Rock was the one that got rocked by Will Smith.
Oh yeah, a slap.
Yeah,
G.I. Joe.
it was the G.I. Jane joke. I'm like, that's never gonna get out of my. That's never gonna get out of my mind. Keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth. It's like,
No, but if you look at the real video, Will was actually, like getting the joke, but I think the wife was saying some shit like.
no, yeah. That part was where that part was where.
Will gotta divorce that girl, bro. Like,
I mean,
what did she do to Will again? What was it?
She was involved in an entanglement.
Entanglement there.
No, she did him dirty, bro.
Damn, that's. I didn't Will still with him, still with her.
No.
I called her him.
Cause she's bald, bro. Oh my god.
I mean, if I don't care if they're bald, man. Like, if that's your preference, then yeah.
She looks like Caillou.
Oh god.
Hey, what's good, bottle water? How you doing, bro? Good to see ya. How you doing?
Oh my god.
Oh. Like, oh man, that was something I tell you.
Yeah, I gotta stop being on Discord. I'm learning dumb stuff. Really dumb stuff.
Well, can't be as crazy as. Hey, we miss you too, bro.
You know how they have like Karens in the States?
Yeah.
I learned like they call them like, I'm not being racist anymore, but they call like Mexicans Edgars.
Why?
You never seen that on TikTok?
The Edgar?
No chemicals.
What's an Edgar?
So an Edgar is just like, it's like a Karen based type, but
Really?
then they wear like saggy ass pants and like, yeah, it's stupid weird, dude.
Oh, wait. What are they called? Edgars?
Edgar or Edgar or something like
Edgars?
that.
Like,
Bro,
No.
I thought you said the.
No,
Bro.
I didn't say that. You must be tripping.
No.
Must be tripping.
I thought
I was
because
like,
it sounded like it.
Is there any THC in that one?
No,
I
there's
was
no
like, you must be
THC.
tripping on that.
I mean, it's called days.
Literally days.
Days then. Anyways, no. So is it EGGER or
I think it's E.
DGAR?
Yeah.
Can you use it?
Edgar.
Can you use it in a sentence?
I don't know, bro.
Oh.
Hey, look, it's Edgar.
It's like, what's the language of origin? It's like it's funny because that actually struck a core memory that happened this year. One of my students came up to me and she was wearing saggy joggers, and she was telling me, look, I'm an Edgar. I'm like, what is that? You haven't heard of it on TikTok? I was like, no, I have no idea what an Edgar is.
Yeah, so it's basically the one I said, but
So Mexican Karen.
yeah.
Well, you learn something new every day. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, that video, I learned something new, bro. He's like, yo, they posted that on TV show? Nah, fam.
No, I don't have it. I highly doubt it. You know, one of the biggest things that has been trending though, speaking of trends, you heard of Lenza?
Oh, the AI?
Yeah, the AI.
Yeah. I've seen that.
Have you tried it out yet?
No, I haven't. But I swear, bro, if like my homies' pics get leaked, I will roast the shit out of them, bro.
Oh,
Like if Jose does it, I like your cut, G. Show them toes.
Oh man. So
No, this is gonna be funny. But one time I was trolling Jose's stream, and then on Discord I took a picture of him in his stream because he had his jacket on, right, and his hair,
yeah.
and then I put together his picture and Justin Bieber when he had the long hair. I'm like, hey Jose, look at it's you.
fucking savage, man. Ooh.
And then this guy grabs his hat. I'm like, hey, where's the hair? Well, much love to Jose though.
Yeah, shout out to Sci-Fi Fluffy, bro. Fluffy Sci-Fi? Sci-Fi Fluffy, I forget.
Oh yeah, I'm Fluffy. Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about that Jose, right?
No, Sablon.
Oh, Sublime. Okay.
But shout out to Fluffy though. That guy's cool. But there's this one stream, like a random kid like pulled up in my lobby.
What?
I don't even know who it was. And then so Jose Sablon and freaking Jarek Gondrick
Okay.
started to like, you know, like not really bully, but you know, like just, you know, have good vibes and stuff.
I was
And
like, so the reverse of cyberbullying?
no, it's not reverse, but then Jarek and Sablon was at it, bro. And I felt sorry for the kid, but hey, my
Were they-
stream was lit,
Were
dude.
they roasting this kid?
Nah, dude, like they were just like, cause
They overboiled him.
and then the kid goes to Jerk like, I'm not gonna add you as a friend. Jerk's just trolling in the chat like, I thought we're friends, like in a Filipino accent. I'm like, Jerk, I'm done with you. I'm just like, oh my god.
Oh, that reminds me of when we played Genshin that one time. Yeah, Jerk is something, man.
I can't with like the COD proximity chat too in Call of Duty, bro. It's crazy, dude. Especially in the chat section, there's like type like number 1 if you're racist and like
No.
the whole thing just like goes
No,
down.
No, take that back. We're not going down that.
And then there's me like type 1 if you love Jesus. Bro, it's a trip. And it's funny in proximity chat because like sometimes I'd end up hearing like Filipinos. And it's so funny, dude. And then I would show them like, hey, look behind you.
So I actually wanted to go back to talking about Lenza because Lenza is I've seen a lot of my friends use Lenza, and I'm not gonna lie, I was curious myself because I wanted to see how I would look with a Lenza transition because I thought the renders were really nice. Like,
Dude, yeah.
some of them are I've seen some people do like use Lenza to the point where like it's on point, right? With AI generated art is definitely definitely an eye opener.
Lenza, a new catfish.
But yeah, that was something I've been wondering too, because Lenza. Well, for one thing's for sure, you have to pay a $3.99 subscription to Lenza, and if you're only gonna use it for like the you're only gonna use it for one time use, you might as well just pay $3.99.
Yeah, I know a lot of people have been using it too. So.
My problem there's like I thought about it for a while, and I was like, man, I'm a cheap ass. I don't wanna do a $3.99 subscription. Yeah, you see my dumb ass like buying another pair of $200 shoes. No, but like, see, here's my issue right now with Lenza, and this is one of the reasons why I do not want to use I refuse to use Lenza at the moment, is because Lenza has been Lenza's been having some controversy going on with their software. Have you heard about it?
No, dude.
So here's the thing, and this is the part that's really messed up, is that Lenza is using AI generated art, using several artists'
Like work?
style,
Oh.
and they're taking this work without getting their permission.
Oh.
Yeah,
So it's like copywriting.
it's copyright. It's
Damn.
copyright. Oh man, it's hard to say whether it's copyright or not, because that's also a gray area right there. Because if you think about it, they're not literally copying the work of the person, right? Per se, they're essentially taking the style of the person.
Oh.
You know what I mean? But that also begs the question of another issue, because like now AI generated art is AI generated art is interesting, and I feel like it could be used for good, but the problem now is that even if it falls under the legality of it all, you can't deny the fact that AI generated art will eventually have the potential to replace traditional artists.
No, true.
Yeah, because like commissions won't even make sense anymore, because why would they pay money to have somebody work on it when you can have a program do it for you for less than that, right? So you're essentially taking away a person's livelihood from art, and that in itself is where the controversy lies. And it's not just art, but AI generated music also has become a thing. AI generated stories have become a thing too.
Oh.
Yeah. So it really makes you wonder, like, what's gonna happen to our creativity if it's being taken over by AI? You know, I mean, artificial intelligence is good, but
Cause Lenza reminds me of like NFT, like the
Really?
art, like some of the artwork.
Yeah.
But I know NFT sort of like died out. It was big back then, but it just like died out.
Yeah. NFTs were were a confusing one for me. Like I didn't even know where to go where to go with that.
Because like imagine Justin Bieber bought a $10 million worth of NFT, and then now it's worth like 600 grand only.
Yeah. See, like it's confusing because it's much more volatile than the stock market.
Yep.
But yeah, like it really does make you wonder about where our future will eventually lead us to. Eventually, you come to the point where you build robots with AI technology that's able to think for themselves, and then all of a sudden Skynet comes out of nowhere, and now we're here in Terminator.
Speaking of robots, I've seen a video. They made like a sex robot. Like,
Yeah,
that's weird, bro.
the Berlin sex robot.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, that's weird.
They have places where you can have sex with a robot. And I hear it's in Berlin. Berlin. Yeah. So, yeah. And at least they clean
But
up themselves.
like technology now is just like evolving, man. Like, you know, it's scary too at the same time thinking of it. You know.
Oh, without a doubt. There's no no way to go about with it. I think as a society we will continue to I think we will continue to move forward with technology, but I also think that moderation is also key in ensuring that technology isn't abused, right? Because I think new laws should be created for like I think new laws should be created for AI. If this is the route we're going, I mean, you have self-driving cars, which is also another issue, right? And this is where you get into like areas of legality. Because if you think about it, like if you think about it for a moment, because this is something that has been wrapping people's minds around. If a self-driving car gets into an accident, whose fault is it?
Ah, fuck! I knew you were gonna say this. It's like when you're drunk too with a Tesla. I wasn't driving. You just moved to the passenger.
That's the thing. That's the thing. How do you go about? Like, how do you go about?
It was him, not me. Who? Elon Musk. And like technology too is really crazy because I remember when I went to the States, I went to this sushi place.
Mhm.
You know that robot that brings your freaking dish?
Oh.
Like, how does it know you're in that table? You know, like that's like pretty. Like, and also in Japan too. Like,
Well, it's kind of the same way. Roomba, like the Roombas.
yeah.
It's kind of like that. They have sensors that detect surfaces. They have sensors that can be used to detect surfaces around them. So like if it can detect a wall within if it can detect a wall or some sort of obstacle within a certain radius, they know which corners to avoid. Right. There was I remember when I was in one of the airports down in San Fran. When I was at the San Fran terminal, like I saw a robot that was carrying luggage, and I thought that was nice.
What the fuck?
Yo, yeah, man.
Like, was it the wheel one or like?
Yeah, it was the one on the wheel. All you saw was like it following the tourists around, like it's there, like, and it's nice. It's not again. It's nice. I think technology can be used for a greater good, but I also think that if we're not careful with how we, I also think that if we're not careful with how we control technology, it could get catastrophic, like to the point where we can become too reliant on it.
Yeah, true.
That's why I say like technology. I said this to my students. Technology is a blessing, but it is also a curse. And if we build the reliance on it, eventually we're gonna let technology take over us because we allow it to. I mean, Wally is a pretty good example of why you shouldn't be too reliant on technology.
Oh yeah, that movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Wally was.
But have you seen like sorry to cut you there, but have you seen like Easter eggs in that movie though? There was a lot of Easter eggs.
Easter eggs?
Yeah, like every detail.
No, I haven't.
Oh, dude! If you rewatch it, you'll see like, you know the old guy from Up, his cane. It's there in one of the scenes where Wally and that robot got stuck at that garbage thingy, and also that ball. I forgot where that ball came from, but yeah, there's that one ball. I think it was in Toy Story, and it was there too in the rubbish.
Huh.
Yeah, so there's a lot of like Easter eggs in Disney movies that you would see. Some have a dark meaning, bro. Like Wally has a dark meaning, like theory.
What's the theory on that?
Honestly, I forgot what it was about, but it really interested me out. I was like, no way.
Like I said, it's probably robots taking over the Earth,
In a way, yeah, I get, yeah, in a way.
or like some of the technology that we have now is probably going to be useless in the future. It's kind of like how tape recorders, right? Tape recorders
Oh yeah.
and VHS and VCRs were the wave of the were the wave of the future back in the 19th century, right?
And also how
The
they
20th century.
use the credit card thing back then. It's like that sliding thing or whatever.
Oh, I didn't even know about that one.
You never know about that?
No, I didn't.
Dude, wait, let me show you an image. It was actually in Home Alone 2 when Kevin was in the hotel and then
Yeah.
the guy went like this or the lady went like that to the credit card.
Not the one with that dude from the Rocky Horror Show, Steve Curry. No, that's Tim Curry. It's like freaking Steve Curry. Why I can't believe I got those two confused. And then again, they both have curly hair. Steph Curry from the Three.
But it's not that. It's not this though. It's like, it's so old.
And also like telephone wise is like freaking it like evolved because you know how back then like how you would want a certain call,
Oh,
they're gonna
yeah.
like unplug you and then plug you to a certain like thing and
Yeah.
that's crazy, man.
Actually, I did a reading with my class a couple of weeks ago, and the setting took place in the around the 1950s. So the way they
found it
designed phones was you call it's that you know how like if I call you, right, it's gonna go
through.
It's go straight to you, right? But back then, if I were to call you, there had to be a third person, a third party.
Yeah.
So it's like it's basically like how they have the 411 line.
Yeah.
That center would connect you
So yeah.
to you, right? And if it doesn't connect to you, they're gonna tell me that I can't reach you.
That's weird. Imagine them listening to your conversation.
Well, the system was also flawed too because quite more often than not, when they connected you, you could actually end up getting your call interrupted, and you could technically hear a conversation between two other people. So technically, you can hear them, but they can't hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. See that
There.
that just makes it strange.
There, it was called a credit card imprinter. This one.
Huh? How do you manually?
So you gotta like put the credit card right, and then like something like this, or it's
Oh,
weird.
okay. You take and then it takes the imprint of the credit card.
Yeah, and like your information and stuff.
And then you have to just copy it down.
Yeah, so it was kind of a trip.
That's something.
I'd say like back then in the 80s, I think we were advanced too, cause you know like different inventions and stuff.
I don't know about this thing about we, but we didn't exist in the 80s.
Not me and you, but like back then, you know, like how it was. Cause that was kind of. Imagine like going back in like in the 80s or 90s, bro.
Shit, man. We didn't even have roads around. No. There was a road in Paseo.
That's it.
Dude, there was a road in Paseo.
yeah, there was.
Yeah, bro, there was. If you take a look at the pictures from the 1980s, you're gonna see like a road. Where the Japanese festival was.
That's a road, like
That was
a road.
That was a road back then, bro.
Imagine the runways back then too. They were like dirt.
Oh yeah, yeah. At a gym, I remember I was talking to one of the coaches at a gym, and they were telling me that back then before Jerry Tan invested and added in rubber to the track and field, it was dirt. It was all dirt.
Yeah, I saw a photo of that when they had the micro games. It was dirt. Yeah, it's pretty.
It was something. It was definitely something without a doubt. Like,
And I heard back then we used to own like right-hand cars before here. Yeah.
I think it was because of because of the Japanese administration.
Yeah.
Because Japan had right-handed cars. However, though, if you like everywhere in Japan you have right-handed cars, but if you go to Okinawa, it's left-handed.
I heard in Japan it's mixed though, cause they have like also like American cars, you know, which is
Okay.
left-handed.
But I know Okinawa is where they have a lot of
Yeah.
American cars there. Because for one thing there is a U.S. base there.
True.
All the more reason why you would see a lot more American cars there.
I mean, also too. I saw on the news here that a bill was passed for us to have right-hand cars.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So
Japanese import. European
yeah, so we're gonna be
import.
like Guam now, cause Guam has like right-hand car imports.
Well,
So
to be fair, we do have trucks that are also we do have trucks that are also right-handed.
because what I read was I forgot who passed the bill, but he was concerned with like people owning a right-hand car for their personal, because the trucks here are just used for business.
Uh-huh.
That's the only like way for you to drive it is business, like Star Water, right, and Siphon Ice,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
But if you want your own now, like it's passed now, but the car has to be at least like 25 years old. Has to be like 19
Really?
something, yeah. So it
Uh,
can't be like newer,
why would that be the case though? You know what?
I think that's I read about this, but it's just I don't know. I would just say old cars are nice.
I mean, yeah, I would say old cars are nice, but hey, old vintage cars are really nice to look at, right? But old cars make it much more of an inconvenience. If
True.
you think about it.
True.
Because number one, a lot of the car companies that we have these days don't have a lot of the wouldn't have the experience to work with these kinds of cars. And number two, We're in Saipan. Materials are limited.
True. That's why people will get from like Guam or Japan.
But that's even harder nowadays if you're looking at older generation parts. In fact, I would argue that because they're much harder to because of the rarity of the part, the price is bound to be much more expensive because of the scarcity. And part of the reason why the scarcity is so great is because some of the companies that produce certain parts don't exist anymore.
True.
See, no, that confuses me because I would think that it would be a better idea to incorporate newer models of cars. You know, but, I mean that's pretty much my 2 cents there. But I mean, aesthetic-wise, it looks nice.
Dude, imagine people here owning like a right-hand car. Oh, bro, McDonald's is gonna be a trip.
Oh.
You gotta like reverse. Here's your what the? Don't worry about it. It's right hand. You know, I gotta reverse. If I go forward, then I gotta get down, and you know.
Yeah, you better hope you have a part. You
Like,
better-
like you're good at reversing, you know.
Or you know you get one of those those cups. You know,
Oh, yeah,
and shoot
yeah,
through
yeah,
those, like you just throw it.
Yeah.
You just throw it at the.
Or like that thing to pick up trash, you know, that thing that grips. You just like, oh.
No, but then if you think about it, how the hell would you you know how they have the speaker, right? And you have the microphone.
Oh, you just gotta like.
It's like, hello.
You gotta talk
You-
loud.
You gotta shout, bro.
I mean, now at McDonald's is very like convenient because of the app, so you can just like wait at the.
Okay. Fair
Yeah.
enough. You remember back in the day though, when McDonald's, like aside from the broken ice cream machine meme, it was
Dude.
the meme before that was the speakers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Right, you could barely understand what they were saying right through the.
I used to joke around with like the ates,
Yeah.
cause like the older Filipino ladies,
Yeah.
I would be like, "Oh, ate, can I have one diet water?"
Diet water.
Yeah, bro. Her reaction, we don't have that in the in stock. Do you mean Diet Coke? I'm like, well, do you have Diet Sprite? After we just go in the like asking, like I could hear in the speaker, like, do we have that? Or you know, like,
Fucking diet water.
remember that meme that went around the? You have that shake that
Shake that what?
ass, and then you just drive away. You've never heard of that, bro? Oh my god.
Damn, I never thought I'd come back to. I never thought I'd come back to this.
You know, it's Malone Brown.
Well, no.
It's Post Malone's brother.
Really?
Yeah.
Malone Brown?
Yeah, Malone Brown dick in him.
Oh god. Oh. Oh god.
Dude, I got you, bro. Oh my god. Yep. It's been a while since you've seen me, bro.
I've learned a lot of dumb shit already.
I'm done.
You like Bofa?
Both of these no sitting around.
Bro, I remember when Jerk was like, you like Bofa? I'm like, I know some shit's gonna come out. But I got Kron with that in his stream, actually. I was like in the chat section. Kron was like frustrated, like, who's Malone Brown? That's when I had to give it to him, and then everybody in the chat's like, hi, you know. But yeah, that joke, Malone Brown is from one of my homies. They got me good with that one, bro. I'm just like, who the heck's that person, dog?
I remember back in the day, like when, like if you wanted to troll around your friends, you'd be like, hey, you know where the store is at? And they're like, oh yeah, it's up your ass around the corner.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I remember that.
Or the one they're telling like a good ass story,
Yeah.
and then you just look at them, then bust tight. Then you just ruin their mood. Like, bro, come on, man. I'm telling a good story here.
There was a.
Even like, dude, like even I used to use this too with my friends because of my mom. Like if they're looking for something and they can't find it, I'm like, oh, use your eyes, not your mouth. Bro.
I forgot what it was. Or when they point with their mouth.
Oh, and they, oh my gosh, dude, that's typical Filipino, bro. That's how you know, bro, they're Filipino when they point with their mouth. Like, do you want to kiss or what? And it's very accurate because they're literally pointing at that object. Like,
It do be like that. Anyways, I think this is a good time for us to cut the stream. It's been a good one. It's nice to be back on the stream. Again, really sorry about the technical difficulties that happened earlier tonight.
But yeah,
the good
guys.
news is at least we got to test out the camera.
True.
And I know now that we need it definitely needs a better battery system to hold it in place. But other than that, yeah, I think it went well. Yeah. Anyways, you guys have been amazing, and I hope you guys continue to stay amazing. Don't forget to check out my socials if you guys want to check me out on Instagram. YouTube, or on TikTok. You can find me at Baka_Den on Instagram, at Baka_Den670 on TikTok, and Baka_SPN on Twitter. And don't forget to if you guys want to check out the replay of this podcast, be sure to check it out on YouTube. So yeah, it's been great. It's been groovy. Anything you wanna say before we end the stream, Jet?
Yes, I know everybody in the chat's gonna use Malone Brown, so you're welcome. And I got one more. You know who's Wendy?
I'm not even gonna.
You don't know Wendy? You don't know who's Wendy? You don't know who's Wendy? Wendy's not here. I'm done, guys. But hey, you guys have a good week coming up. And stay lit.
Well, in any case, you guys have been amazing, and everybody's continue to stay amazing. And as always, stay groovy, y'all, and peace out. Catch you guys on the next stream. So, with that said, go do your thing. Peace.